People ask me, "You the onion guy?" And I go, "Yeah. I love onions." I grew up on a farm in King City, and my dad was a 500-acre grower. My brother and myself both admired our dad so much that we wanted to do what he did. We eventually bought my father out. That was a little over 40 years ago. Some years we have really good years, and he'll have a good one, I'll have a bad one, or he'll have a bad one, I'll have a good one. It's all in the process. I'd say that we worked well together. Not all families can say that.
Farming is its own beast. Like, it really has to be in your blood. It's just amazing to see the generations of farmers. They're responsible for people's lives with the food they make. If you had to put one word together with Steve Gill, it would be mindful. He's so mindful about everything he's doing and what will the consequences be. And I don't know, it's hard to explain to some people the challenges that farmers face every day.
Soil health is an important one. Seed varieties, government regulation, minimum wages, insurance, utilities. It's endless things that we have to deal with as farmers. One of the issues with Gill's onions is we want to use less herbicides and put less chemicals on. All these herbicides that we put down to kill weeds affect the health of the soil. That's the question that came up, is how do we make the soil better? To have healthy plants, you got to have the right inputs. If not, you'll have all kinds of health issues. How do we fix that?
What we're doing, focusing on true soil health, is creating balance and encouraging a healthy microbiome so we have disease-resistant plants, and that we can use things more minimal. And then we can use technology too to combine with that. The future of farming is going to be focused on soil health. The soil tells us what we need to be doing, and if we don't listen, we won't have the quality of the food.
I've always been a curious person about how things work. So that's what gets me into looking at new technology and how do we make them work in our operation. Perfect example is the laser weeder. I don't know everything that goes on inside that machine, but it kills weeds. That's the important thing. We looked at it and watched it, saw what it could do, and then put a pencil to what our savings could be and the benefits of it. And now it's probably not the last one we're going to buy either.
Steve early on saw the value in the machine. We don't view the laser weeder as a risk at all. It's going to kill weeds. The reason why I was so impressed with the laser weeder is every single stand count that I've done and then checked on the laser weeder has been as accurate as I try to be. When I see the efficiency of the machine actually killing the weeds, that's less inputs and herbicides you're going to have to apply.
We are already seeing larger size onions, better tops, better color, better plant vigor, so that's got to equate into a higher yield. One of the interesting things for me will be moisture retention. If we're not spraying so many things and we're not using high salt index herbicides and other sprays, how much is that affecting the moisture content and the crust level on a field? There's so many things we're going to be able to measure that's going to help farmers understand that this is more than just killing weeds.
Carbon Ops Center is a very useful tool in order to check the efficiency of your operator. You can get reports, everything from the efficiency of the machine, the weeds killed for that day, the hours ran for that day. So in a sense, it's also keeping the driver accountable. One of my favorite parts about the laser weeder and the Ops Center is the fact that you can open a heat map, being able to know where your stand's the strongest, if you have an even stand, if there's parts of your field that have a weak stand, or where the weeds are strongest.
The implementation of the laser weeder into our operation was probably one of the smoothest I've ever seen. One of the things that we look for when we're looking at a piece of equipment is who's going to service it, how close are they, how responsive are they, how technical are the technicians. Robotics has a really good team. Plus, you go to the cloud and you're watching every machine running, and that's a big deal.
When you have a tractor go down, sometimes it's a couple of day wait to get a part or to even get a technician to check out the problem. With Carbon Robotics, they have a 24-hour window that they give themselves in order to go out there and fix the machine.
Having a laser weeder is a necessity now because of an invention that we're going to have a hard time living without. Pretty early on, it was a very interesting conversation that my brother and I had, but once he saw the benefits of it, he's on board for it now. He got way ahead of me because he's got other crops he wants to use it on, and he's anxious to get his hands on it. Now it's like, wow, this is awesome. Ask Carbon Robotics, what else you guys coming up with?